Greetings, children of the night, and happy Valloween. It might be after Valentine's by the time this goes up, but this was a project that I was doing for Valentine's Day, and it's Valentine's Day right now, as I'm finishing filming it. I decided to make some gluten-free cake with this cookie cutter that I got at Michael's around Halloween. It's this coffin, which I haven't used the coffin cookie cutter yet, so I thought that this would be a good project for that, and just make some little coffin cakes for Valentine's. So anyway, hope you enjoy this footage, I guess. So I want this to be thick enough that I can get it out with the cookie cutter, have it come out in one piece, but I don't want it to be too thick that when I'm trying to cut through it, that then it's like too tall for this to be able to cut through. And also then when it's layered, because I'm gonna have it be 2 layers, so I don't want it to just be like this huge tall thing. But probably I'll just end up putting all of this in. So it says on the recipe to bake for 25 to 30 minutes, but I think in here, yeah, it says an 8-inch round cake pan, so I guess I'll just do it for 20 and check then, because I've only ever done this as cupcakes, so I really don't know what to expect here. So I've waited for it to cool off to hopefully have it be a little bit stronger when I'm trying to get them out of here. Now I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to cut into this so I can try to get out as many as I can. Guess I'll just kind of start. Oh, and here it comes, just like that. So I washed off the cookie cutter because it was sticking too much, and I'm gonna try to put some butter on it. See if that helps. Because otherwise it was getting stuck, and then it was like pulling the cake apart when I was trying to get it out. Oh yeah, that looks good. Just slid right out. If I'm talking really quietly, it's the middle of the night and I'm trying not to wake people up. the kitchen has a vent that goes right into the bedrooms. So you can hear everything that people are doing in the kitchen. I'm gonna actually just wash this again. So what it seems like is what you have to do is really get a lot of butter on it and then cut the thing out, and then in between each one rinse or like actually fully wash off the cookie cutter, because the pieces will stick all to every part of it, and then it'll rip up the cake when you go in the next time, even just trying to wipe it off. So it definitely, it's like a time-consuming thing. I don't know, that one was greased up so well it didn't even pop out of the pan. So like there's the one where I didn't rinse it off between. And you can see like the edges look real rough. And like here's the one where I did rinse it off between and the edges are really smooth, and it's like really, the shape turned out really well. Now for the fun part where I try to get the cake out of here. I haven't decided exactly, like I might want to cut out like a heart or something out of this. Just buttered up this knife. Now, this is not turning out super well. Oh wow, that did not turn out well. Let's try to do that again. I'll try out a few different ones. Oh, okay, that, or maybe I won't in the case of that one. Yeah, that didn't turn out looking like anything. Oh, now that one came out perfectly. Oh, that actually turned out really great. I'm quite happy about how that turned out. And that's the total disaster looking one. That's not even worth trying to get out. So these turned out to be a lot thicker than what I had originally thought they might be. So I don't know if I'll even try to have these be double layered. Because if I did that, like that's quite tall. I'm not sure if that, like that's quite a bit taller than an actual coffin would be. Oh, oops, I left the bottom part of that one on top. The tops of these are sticky. So I figured out that it works best if you chill the cake before you try to frost it so it's cold. Because then it helps make it a little bit stronger so it doesn't just completely rip when you're trying to put the frosting on. Can I use this knife to try to create like a wood pattern? I've got some really teeny chocolate chips. Alright, now I'm gonna try to figure out how to deal with these hearts that I have also had in the fridge, like I've had these cakes. So I guess I'll just frost them? I don't have a very clear plan for what to do with the hearts exactly. I guess I could like put something on them specifically. Like have sprinkles on them or something. This is gonna be tricky. I think this little side of the heart. I'm gonna get the sides so they don't dry out. Probably what would be better is if you were doing this and like we're planning it out better, to just like get some chocolate hearts and just stick those on the top. I mean, it could be any other kind of heart too. Like if you're doing a different kind of cake. I wanted to do chocolate so it would look like it's a wooden coffin. But I wish I had like pink or something to do the heart on top. I'll just touch up some of the frosting on this over here as well. I'm going to attempt to get some sprinkles on the heart and not really on the actual coffin itself. Gonna try to do a little bit of a sort of wood grain pattern in the coffin. Try to have it be kind of like in the 1922 Nosferatu movie when he's when the Jonathan Harker guy is seeing Count Orlok loading up his coffins to take the trip to England. Or all the wooden coffins. I accidentally right there kind of spread the frosting thin. Let's not do that. This might just kind of look messy and not have the effect, but it does have some effect, so we'll just go with that, I guess. My mom got these back when I was like 5 and having an apple-themed birthday, because there's like Snow White's apples in there and we put them on like cookies or something, but there's also these like pearls in here, so I'm gonna attempt to have those maybe in the writing as the RIP. Keep getting one random one not in the right place. It's really difficult to handle these. So it's like I'm getting pretty close to the right side. Lay the groundwork for the P. Yeah, this definitely is going to be off-center. So that's unfortunate. Now that doesn't look like an eye, does it? Oh no. How did that get there? This is not a good time. Leave, little white thing. Oh boy. Even if it's off-center, it's like, well, at least if you can read it, I guess it's done its job. I could use some of the pearls on, like, the heart here. Oops, I just dropped one. Oh, and I dropped another one. They're probably some, like, professional tool to deal with, like, little things like these bead things, so that this exact situation does not happen. I don't know what it'd be, like tweezers or something. Okay, this one's getting all mucked up, and I can't get it. Come on. Alright, there we go. Where did that go? Oh, nice. Okay. Just sitting right there. Oh boy. You know what? Maybe we'll just try to bury that one. And right there, we've buried that little white bead in its tomb. Very fitting for this project. Actually, if I have a tiny bit of frosting on my finger, and then I use that to stick to them. That actually seems to almost be working better. Put a lot of sprinkles right there. Hopefully there's enough frosting to stick that. So here I'm going to be putting the coffin cakes on these plates that I got at Michael's around Halloween. But one thing that happened was it got too late, so I'm doing this the next morning, which actually is Valentine's Day. And I put powdered sugar on top of this one, and I put it in the fridge overnight, and it just melted into this vaguely unappealing glaze. And also I put powdered sugar in the middle of this heart, and it's barely there, just the amounts that were kind of piled on. So if you're gonna do something with powdered sugar, don't do it the night before or whatever, I guess. Gonna use some sprinkles and just try to fill in the heart a little bit.